And Bolivia's new government has launched its most sweeping economic reset in decades, securing billions in new international financing, cutting taxes, and even preparing to bring cryptocurrency into the official banking system. And on Tuesday, the new economy minister laid out the details. Bolivia says it is negotiating more than $9 billion in multilateral financing, which is nearly double the earlier estimates. A large portion of that money will fund private sector projects in infrastructure, renewable energy, and financial inclusion.
I can tell you in advance that with CAF, FONPLATA, and other multilateral organizations, we will be talking about nearly $7,000 million in the coming 3 years. The difference now is that not only is this debt for the public sector, but also it includes lines of finance that will leverage projects from the private sector both in infrastructure and alternative energy and inclusive finance. As a government, we're opening a new development phase in which the private sector will hold a very important role.
These fresh credit lines come as Bolivia faces one of its worst economic crises in decades, marked by high inflation, a widening fiscal deficit, and critically low foreign currency reserves. A third of the new financing is expected to arrive within 60 to 90 days. In another major reversal, the government has scrapped the wealth tax, saying it drove investors away and accelerated capital flight. Now, Bolivia is also planning a 30% cut in public spending starting in 2026, part of a broader effort to balance public finances. And in a landmark shift, Bolivia will integrate cryptocurrencies, starting with stablecoins, into its formal financial system. Banks will be allowed to offer crypto-based savings accounts, cards, and even loans. The move comes as Bolivians increasingly rely on crypto platforms to track the unofficial dollar exchange rate.
Binance has become a reference for many Bolivians due to the lack of public information on the dollar. We will correct this, providing a formal alternative through banks or the central bank. We recognize the use of cryptocurrencies because this goes beyond any government's capacity, so you must recognize it and use it in your favor.